Hello guys and gals and all in between, my name is Ginge King and welcome back to Slay the Princess. Now, if you're wondering why I am here and not clearly at the beginning of what should have been the game, I'll tell you, I thought I hit recording this whole time and I thought I'd been recording this past hour and nope, no it wasn't. I, in fact, was not recording because I'm an idiot and I've missed out a whole hour of footage. We went and talked to the princess again, brought the knife, told her that she was a god. She killed us quite easily, showed us that she was a god. Now she's telling us to stick a knife in our throat.
The blade and the hand that wields it remain firmly locked in place until you change your mind and decide to do literally anything else.
Look at you quaking against my will. An ant defying a god.
I'm not an ant defying god. I'm trying to do what you want me to do, but he's not letting me.
In the end, everything submits to oblivion. But you're not the one resisting me, are you? There's something else in there. Is that a person? No, it used to be a person. It's something different now. An echo.
Is she talking about you? That's impossible. She's not supposed to be able to interact with me.
You're a small one, aren't you? A shriveling little worm stretched beyond its limits, trying to control things that it can't understand.
No. What are you talking about?
I don't care what you are. You're mine.
It's my second time hearing that, but it's very disturbing hearing him scream. I don't know why.
You bring the blade to your neck. You slice through soft flesh, severing veins and arteries. Your blood flowing freely down your body. It's a painful lesson in obedience, but the pain won't last forever. No.
When I see you again, you'll free me from my chains and deliver me to the destiny that lies beyond this place.
We will. I promise.
I promise. Next time I come here, I'll suck your toesy woesies. Just please, don't make me die again. I can't keep dying like this.
And you die.
Alright, so this is where I left off before I realized that I was not recording. I had to go back and show you how we got to here.
End of that path. Oh,
but now we are all
the end of the path
caught
is
up,
cabin.
in a sense.
Excuse me? Come on, man. We can see it right in front of us. And besides, we've been here like, 5 times already?
3 times. I would love to see a 5-chapter
3.
princess, but I don't think we'll ever get that.
Who cares? The woods are always the worst part anyway. Nothing ever happens in them. I care. Every single time you've been here, it means an entire other reality has been damned to oblivion. One reality is already an incalculable loss. And there is a massive difference between 3 and 5. Feels like the numbers getting thrown around here are too big not to be abstract. Numbers like 5. Numbers like entire realities. At the end of the day, it's all just silly, isn't it? None of us can count to a whole reality, and he's asking us to think about the difference between 3 and 5.
He has a point. He has a fucking point. If we lose one reality, what's another one going to do? Because we can't.
Just because you can't
we're just losing the same amount.
Sum up
makes
the
sense.
contents of an entire reality doesn't mean that the people inhabiting it don't.
Now that I say it out loud, it
value.
doesn't sound right at all, and I sound like a fucking idiot.
If you
So I'm just gonna
have
shut up and let
any
them
sense of
talk.
ethics left in there, if you have any moral compass, please, you have to stop her.
How can we stop her, man?
Don't you get it? Might makes right, and she didn't even have to touch us last time to prove her power. So what? Just because she made us kill ourselves,
She didn't touch us. So does she even have any
question?
power, or were we just fucked up so much in the head that we thought she was a god. Who fucking knows? Also, the cabin's very wobbly up there. I don't know if it's supposed to be like that.
I knew when to surrender to our better. You would have lost eventually anyway, and it would only have made her angry. It would only have made things worse for all of us.
They'll just keep adding more voices in here the more
Can
we
you all
die.
please just get on with it? You're not making this any easier for yourselves. Do we even have agency right now? We either do what she wants, or we do what he wants. Either way, we're listening to somebody. Please, nothing in life is a binary. Obviously, we find a third choice that nobody wants.
There we go.
You all talk about choices and freedom, but there is no choice when it comes to the will of a god.
Good God, man. He has just been completely shattered
I'm
of
going to cut you
all
off
will.
right there. She is not a god, and the more times you fail, the harder it becomes for you to succeed. But the fact that you're still here means you still have a chance to pull this off. So, princess, dangerous, cabin, slay, now.
Okay, so hold on. I have so many questions. I'm not going to the cabin until I have answers. What the fuck am I?
As you finish your inane question, the ground quakes beneath your feet. You feel an unyielding force pulling at you and your surroundings. The trees start to sway and
What
then
the
crumble,
fuck is happening?
breaking apart as everything is drawn towards the cabin. Even the earth beneath you seems to shift, your feet unable to grip solid ground as you're dragged forward along with everything else.
The end of everything. The beginning of something new. The moment we open that door, she will be free.
What if we just burn down the cabin? Do we have fire?
Words of warning?
We have wings. We can fly, damn
Already
it.
know everything you need to know.
Proceed to the cabin. I guess we got no choice. Oh, shit! What the fuck is happening? What the hell? She becomes...
Violently slammed into a tree as debris rains down around you.
She turned into a Godzilla-like creature. Oh my god! What the fuck?
You watch in paralyzed
Oh!
awe and terror as the princess emerges.
What
her
the
body
actual
unfurling
fuck
from
is
some
going
vast
on?
Space as she stands upright to face you.
How do we kill a god?
The world bows to her. The ruined landscape shifts. Trees and stone and the ground itself succumbing to her gravity, orbiting her like a great black hole.
The princess I had picked for after this feels so less inadequate than the one that I'm dealing with here.
Finally, the little bird has set me free.
What the actual fuck? This is the first 9 minutes of the video. You can't just
This
blow your load like this. Nobody's gonna care what happens to the rest. Oh,
There's a loud thunk from the tree behind you as something embeds in its shattered bark. Your pristine blade. It's now or never.
are you fucking kidding me? You still take the blade. Hey, funny, didn't one of you say something about a third option? One that would make everyone unhappy? Okay, before we answer that question, let's ask what embrace your new goddess.
Well, we could always run away, right? To where? I don't know. Anywhere.
You're all ruining the moment of her reception.
You're ruining
no
the
respect for the divine.
Oh, embrace the new goddess, take the blade or flee. We flee! Run!
Cowed to your core, you turn to flee, leaping from the piece of floating debris and into the empty space beyond where the woods used to be.
We can fly, damn it!
This isn't cowardice, this is a calculated move.
Exactly.
Sure it is. Can it be a bit of both? I'd be lying if I said I wasn't just a little afraid of her.
Come on, we gotta get an advantage. We can't just take the blade and attack her directly.
Are you so awestruck by my glory that you cannot bear to look at me? I think not.
No!
As you fall, a great force pulls at the back of your neck, violently yanking you away from whatever lack of destination you were headed towards.
There was something I could have done.
Now, witness me.
God damn it!
Yes, Your Grace.
No, do not give in.
She turns you to face her. The scruff of your neck is held firmly between two giant fingers. So much for running away.
I forgive you your transgressions, but my destiny is inescapable.
What transgressions have I done?
She's right, we don't even have a weapon. It's over, isn't it?
And yet she still extends her mercy. We should do as she says. Why are you all resisting in the first place?
Oh my god, I love making this guy pissed off. Embrace your new goddess. Damn it! Oh, should I go back and grab the blade? No. Oh, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. Fuck it, I'm
So
bracing
much
her.
for spiting her. Spiting him it is.
Good. I can feel your heart opening to mine.
What the fuck is happening? This is some like
Her words
Attack
are
on
like a
Titan
gentle
shit.
tug, drawing you closer to the mountain of her body.
Oh no, is she gonna give me a big old kiss?
You land softly on her shoulder.
Oh,
Her skin is warm and comforting.
guys,
It is the end.
this is awakening something inside me, and I don't know what, but I'm scared right now.
Is it the end? We're still here.
We're still alive. Can she fight off against the other evil princess? The night sky unweaves in the textured nothingness. He does not respond.
Everything is gone. Us and her. This is
shit.
her power. This is where we're meant to be.
Yes, she could keep us safe.
He's really gone. Huh, that's unexpected. But he would have said something by now if he were still here. Right?
I can't believe this is part of the base game and not in the
Yeah.
Pristine cut.
Never knew where to shut up
I-
that one. It's part of
This
why
game
I
is so
liked him
amazing.
much.
I am awestruck
Can't
by
be wait for it to
every
make him
ending
disappear
of this
with saying
princess. I
no
can't think of
once.
one that left me not satisfied. Every single one has been great.
What happens now?
This world is but an illusion, keeping us from my ascension. A play of shadows dancing on the wall.
The princess reaches forward in the textured nothingness and buries her fingers in the divine flesh. Touch is soft.
The flame may be snuffed, but the wall remains. This isn't just for my glory. You are a part of this.
Have we both become gods now?
See? This is nice. We're safe. She's helping us.
Free us!
She's helping.
We must kill the other princess with our giant princess. No! Her grip tightens. Somehow you feel it. The pain sits at the limits of your comprehension, like an endless sea of hands falling on you one after another, before finally collapsing on themselves. You lose yourself in the darkness. Scream in agony. You have to stop this! I can't take it! Suffer in silence.
It will be over soon, little bird. And then your eyes will open, and all of this pain will seem but the fading memory of a distant dream.
We suffer for our Lord Princess.
Soon? Does that mean there's gonna be more?
What is happening?
My
man?
only comfort is that he isn't here to see us suffer. He would love that, wouldn't he?
Why have I turned just a bird head now? The textured nothing is ripped open, and with it, you are ripped open. Amid a sea of dissociative pain, you can feel everything that is pouring out into your ether, and you feel something else too. Anger. I need to lash out and hurt that which is hurting
Yes.
you.
Hurt her. Do something, anything, to make it stop.
Hurt her?
If suffering is what she demands of us,
I
suffering
don't know
is
what
what
to
we'll
do, guys.
give. Why
Is she actually
would I
helping us?
doubt our
Or do we...
God?
Is she not? I don't know.
It is so tempting to see what's on the other side of that great big nothing, but I think I'm gonna lose myself if this goes on for much longer. Why do we have to be the ones going through all this pain while she gets all the benefits?
Isn't she taking the pain too, or am I mistaken?
Blasphemer.
Oh shit.
We have been given the gift of offering
Blasphemer.
ourselves to a higher purpose, and you spit in its face.
Make her suffer with you. Suffer in darkness alone. Oh, suffer in darkness alone. I don't know what's right, guys. I don't know what's right. Suffer in darkness alone. Ah! I'm turned into spaghetti. You continue to lose important pieces of yourself. The memories of entire lifetimes lived fade away into the space where your only recollection of them is that something used to be there. You die and are reborn, and die and reborn, shrinking and shrinking again until there is nothing left for you to die or
You've
shrink.
done so well, little bird. Behold, the fruit of your anguish.
If this isn't something amazing, I'm going back and making you suffer with me. Eyes open. Are they yours? They don't feel like yours anymore. But there is no other word to describe what they belong to.
Where are we? Does it even matter? Here, there, it's all the same.
Can we fix our eyes just a little bit? I don't like,
You're starting to sound like me.
Yes! She did it! She broke through the veil! She did it! Your vision focuses, revealing what's been done. The world's been opened up, and beyond is something beautiful.
What?
Have we opened
is
like a
that?
secret ending?
I think I want to be there.
I want to be there too. Let's go there,
It's
guys.
where we're supposed to be.
Can we come back if we go there? I don't want to go there if it means we can't come back.
Why would we want to come back? There's nothing here. You want to sit on the princess's shoulder forever? What the fuck am I looking at? The princess steps towards, bringing you both to the edge of something beautiful. It is dizzyingly vast. Oh, it's grass. That's what it is. It's like grass growing. But neither of you cross the threshold. There is roaring like underground thunder. She is stopped
Were
in
we
place.
supposed to stop?
You can't stop a
I don't think this is
god!
over.
After everything I cast aside on my path to ascension, what remnant of the old could possibly be left to defy me?
Oh! Oh my god! What the fuck? There's so many hands! What the hell? Oh! Princess! Protect us from the monster! The mound becomes a sea and the princess struggles to stay afloat. To keep the two of you close to the whole of the world and the light of something beautiful beyond. But she is drowning. Princess! Throw me to the hole! As the sea rises, she pulls you from her shoulder and holds you above the tide. You turn back to look at
We
her.
have to be able to do something to help her. This can't be how it ends. It can't.
Free
It
us,
can't.
princess! You can
Can't.
save us from this!
Can't.
I think this is the end. I can feel every part of me freezing over.
No! This isn't fair! This princess helped us out in the end. It's not fair. Hands reach over her hands, pulling her face, dragging her down into the rigid depths. She is tired. The life fades from her eyes.
You have been the only thing I've ever known to show me grace. I am sorry if I have not shown you the same.
I mean, you killed me, what is it, 3 times? 2 times, but... Oh! The princess summons the last of her strength, her face a shield of purpose and determination. In her final act, she hurls you towards the whole of the world, towards something beautiful and beyond. My God.
No. No.
It's right there.
I don't want
Come
to be
on.
somewhere she isn't. It would always be dark without her.
What the hell, man? This game's too much.
It's what she wants for us. But can we make it?
Yes, we can. It's right there.
Of course we can.
Take
we can
it.
do whatever we want. And I believe in her.
She turned us into believers. God damn it! You fucking wasted too much time talking. The hole seals before you can make it to the other side. If there is a time to bask in what lies beyond, it is not now. Oh, I know we pissed off the fucking hand princess doing that. As you turn to look back at her, you see that she's gone. It's time to leave.
And there's
Memory
that
returns.
mirror again. Why is it here? Why
Receive
now?
grace from a divine being. God damn, dude, that was nuts. These have to be like the most insane endings of the game. If there's more shit crazier than that, I will be super fucking surprised. It's going to be okay. Just trust me, we've been here before and you
But
always
it
get
feels so
scared.
bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything. Yeah, don't look at it. I don't like that thing. I don't want to look at us.
Guys, you gotta stop being a pussy. It'll be okay. I'll see you on the other side.
If you say so, we'll trust you. A mercy. You're not messing with us, right?
No, of course not. I told you I'm gonna see you all again. I don't know if it's gonna be the same yous, but I'll see someone like you again. Maybe. I don't know. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. You're unraveled. You find yourself in a long quiet once again. Proceed to the cabin. How big of... Oh, Jesus! Oh! So the last one we had a head in a cage. Now we just have a head covered in spaghetti. Approach her.
There's a world beyond the endless walls of the long quiet. We're supposed to be there. Do you know what we'll find out there?
I don't know, but I want to go out there. Is that a rhetorical question? Do you know? Do you want to tell me?
Rhetorical. I am not rhetorical. I have only known these spaces, and I have known flickers of the lives you've brought me. Short and violent and full of passion. But all of those flickers end where the long quiet begins. I'm asking you because I cannot know your mind. Do you know what we'll find out there?
Everything feels like a riddle. Can you give me a straight answer? There's trees and stars, and there are people, I think. At least there's supposed to be people. I feel like I've talked about this with her already, so we're just going to ask her what she has in the thoughts of the vessel.
This one sits at the cusp of awakening. A new god, waiting to be born. She will make for a terrifying and divine heart.
Great. I feel like I've just given you the ultimate princess to battle against me with.
Do not mourn her, for she has finally found her light.
I'm ready to go back.
The next time I see you, each of us will finally know what we are.
You said that
I
before,
will be
and we
here,
did not get any closer
waiting
to
for
finding
you.
out. But maybe this new path that I'm going, we will. Everything goes dark and you die. Bring the Apotheosis to her. I told you at the beginning of this video that I looked up to see if I was missing the Pristine cut new endings that they had, and I found out that I already got 2 out of 3 of them in the previous videos. And I wanted to save the third one for the last. The third one is a princess that I've already done. I didn't look up any spoilers on how to get the new ending that comes with that, but we're gonna give it our best shot here with the last princess, because I actually really like that one. And to get that one, I think we just entered the basement without the knife. But I'm gonna save in case that's not the case, because my memory is not the best.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice softly carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
It's hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
I'm here to save you, princess.
How many times do I have to tell you how dangerous letting her out of here would be before it finally sinks in.
Actually, you didn't tell me anything. I just silently continued when you told me to slay her.
Really? You're here to rescue me? I was starting to think I'd be stuck down here forever. Come downstairs. I want to see the face of my rescuer.
Oh, I don't think you want to. I'm a disgusting bird man.
You walk down the stairs.
Oh,
and
she's
lock
actually
eyes
happy
with
to
the
see me.
princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
Don't worry, princess. I will have you out of there in a jiffy.
Beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone?
She's so beautiful.
I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
Hi. I can't believe you're here. I've been waiting for something like this to happen forever. I hope you brought something to deal with these chains.
I actually did not, but don't
do
worry. That
She
something
gets
will
out of
appear
those chains,
magically.
we're all one step closer to the end.
Hold on, let's talk for it first. I'll see what I can do. Examine the chains.
You're only making this more difficult.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're making a huge mistake. No, you're doing the right thing.
Damn right we are.
You walk up
We
to
are
the
saving
chains,
this
binding
princess,
the
no matter
princess to
what.
the wall, and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Nope.
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs.
Never in any of these endings are they just gonna give us a fucking key.
Doubtful. Whoever locked
You're
the
gonna get
princess
that
away
hand
down
chopped
here
off,
intended
no
for
matter
her to
what,
never
at
see the
least
light of
once.
day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
I wonder if there's a way to get an ending in this game where you see zero blood whatsoever, but that's impossible because you always die. Well, actually, no, that's not true. I think in that last one we didn't see any little bits and pieces of blood because we just fought her, right? No, maybe. I can't remember. And if there isn't any key, do you have any other ideas?
Maybe there's some way to break the chains? Or if that doesn't work, I guess we can always cut me out of them.
She offers the suggestion with almost complete nonchalance. If we were stuck down here long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out if it meant we could finally be free. You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place.
Yep, I don't even know why you tried that, bird
Someone
boy. You
else
know
here.
what was gonna happen. Return to the bottom of the stairs.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to. Easier for
And
who?
now I gotta make the blade magically appear, like I could have done from the very beginning.
Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
Yep, unfortunately they did.
There's
Looks
a
like I'm
slight
gonna have to
panic
eat you.
rising in the princess's voice.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
Absolutely we could.
She barely hesitates before raising her arm to her mouth.
I forgot
her
she
teeth
does this.
tearing
Oh
through
my
her limb
God.
with the determination of a trapped wolf.
Dear fucking God.
As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you. The clang of bouncing metal.
What the fuck, man?
It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down
This
here.
is the way
but
to
if
get
there's
to
a
the
time
damsel?
strike,
I haven't
it's
played in
now.
a year, so I forgot, but
Or we could use it to
like
free
I knew the
her.
path on how to get there, but I forgot what happens getting there.
You won't like what happens if you
Man.
do that.
We've been taking the blade so many times and cut her out of the thing. It's what the fuck? Save the princess.
Fine. Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the ragged, self-inflicted wound on the princess's arm, just above the unyielding chain binding her to this place.
Do you want to wipe your mouth a little bit, you know, with anything? Or
You
you can just
cut
leave the blood on
into
there, I
her
guess.
flesh.
But it's pretty fucking gross.
The blade is sharp, and it takes little effort to crack through the bone of her arm.
Always gotta pull out that one little meat strand that stretches out a
Her
little
limb
bit too
falls to the
far.
ground, and the heavy chains follow suit.
Since I'm a bird dragon monster, can I eat
She
it?
didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal. No, she didn't. She smiles softly as her
Okay,
gaze
let's
meets
go.
yours.
I'm just
blood
missing
from
a
her
hand
wounded arm
bleeding out.
dripping rhythmically to the ground. How is she still smiling after everything? It's like she isn't even bothered by what just happened.
Do you not feel pain, Princess?
Now let's get out of here.
Let's go. Approach the locked
No.
door.
We won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No. I can't just let her escape into the world.
I'm pretty sick of these people telling me what I can and
As
can't
the
do.
princess approaches the bottom stairs,
Princess,
your body
look out!
steps forward and raises the blade. Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
What are you doing?
Look out, Princess! Slayer, warn her.
Stop that.
Something's come over you, hasn't it? You know you don't have to do this, right?
I'm not. I know I don't have
Your
to do
body
this.
lunges forward, the blade held low, ready to sink into her heart. But the princess dodges,
Fight me,
stumbling back
Princess!
against the wall before
It's
the
the
blade
only
has
way.
a chance to connect.
I will gladly die for you.
Stop it. Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive.
Resist.
The blade. Move the blade.
Eat my ass.
As your body remains frozen in stubborn resistance, the princess takes a cautious step forward.
Just take the blade, throw her out the
no,
window
this
like you did
isn't
that other
you.
ending. The smart thing to do. And we could get out of this together.
She nervously reaches towards you and takes the blade from your infuriatingly rigid hands. What are you doing?
I'm sorry. I'll try to be quick.
No! You
She
don't have to
plunges
do
it into
this.
your chest, tearing
I know what was
flesh
going to happen,
and
but you
sinew.
don't have to do this.
no.
Oh, I didn't mean to click.
I'm so sorry.
I clicked unintentionally. There's no excuse for me doing it. I'm just,
Stay strong.
addicted to clicking.
We can tough it out until it's done.
we can tough it
For her
out.
sake.
That's right. We'd die for her.
For her sake? Don't you start pretending that dying a painful death is some sort of heroic gesture.
I mean, it
The
is,
two of
man,
you
because we
literally
know it's going to
doomed
come back.
everyone.
Even the hero knows what's up, and he doesn't know what's up. You know?
Whatever.
What's up?
She sinks the blade
Have I lost
into
my
your
mind?
chest again,
Killing so many
and
princesses?
again,
Maybe.
And again, and you feel
But goddamn, do I love
every
this game.
inch
And killing me some
burning pain
princesses.
that slices its way
Or
into
getting
your
killed
body.
by them in this case.
I'm sorry.
Stop!
I'm sorry.
Please! You don't need to.
She doesn't know how to use a knife, does she?
No, she
Apparently
doesn't.
not. Though it doesn't matter how sloppy her blade work is, does it? A stab wound is still a stab wound, and it won't be long before you bleed out.
Why is this princess such a wimp compared to the other?
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
With one last thrust of the knife, your legs give out beneath you. You collapse to the floor.
This is what
your
I
blood
wanted,
pooling
princess,
around
trust
you,
me.
Your limbs unresponsive. The princess stares down at your ruined chest as tears carve rivulets of pink down her blood-spattered cheeks. It can't just end like this, right?
Absolutely it can.
Well, that's
Oh,
rich coming
aw.
from you. As much as I prefer
She's so
for things to
sweet.
have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. The two of you made your choice. It's over.
Eat shit, narrator.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
The damsel. All right, this is where we wanted to be.
You're on a path.
Now, I don't know
in the woods.
what we have to do in the
And
damsel.
at the end of that path is a cabin.
But there's something that we
and
have
in
to
the
do.
basement of that cabin is a princess. A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her.
Don't
believe a word she says. If only you knew what you did to us, you villain.
Here's the goat of all the voices, the voice of the smitten.
Excuse me? Forget he said anything. But he is a villain. He made our beloved brutally take our life last time. He's trying to keep us apart, but he won't be able to withstand the power of our love. Last time? What are you talking about? I think he just likes to hear the sound of his own voice. Let's try to ignore him. I do But I also speak from the heart. My passions are too great to be stifled. They must be expressed.
Express them, Smitten,
Sure,
because you will not be
yeah,
feeling
your
them
passions are
soon
strong
enough.
and all,
Whatever
but not everyone
fucked up
needs to
thing
hear
we're
them.
doing with this
Some
princess.
things are better kept quiet. Don't pay their bickering any mind. Focus on the task ahead.
Right, focus. Save the princess. Gotta save the motherfucking princess. Save her.
The interior of the cabin is clean and elegant, its stone walls draped in fine threaded tapestries, a prison befitting a royal prisoner. The only furniture of note is an ornate wooden table with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Let's approach the mirror.
You walk up to
Gotta
the wall
take a
next
good
to the
look at
basement.
ourselves one last time
It's a
before
wall.
we go save this
Isn't
princess.
much to see here. What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll
It's a
be mirror once
fucking
we wipe
mirror,
off that layer
don't
of
you
grass.
get it?
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
That's the last time we're gonna get to wipe that mirror for a very long
There
time,
was a
guys.
mirror
I
a
hope you
second
enjoyed
ago.
that. I'm actually very sad that this is gonna be our last princess. I would love to explore every
Now it's
possibility
gone.
in this game.
Pity.
Maybe I will
We could have
on
a
my
feather
own
out
time.
of place, and now we'll never
Or if you
know.
guys want me to do a live
We can't
stream, I
guarantee
could always
sweep
do
her
that.
off her
but
feet if we have a feather out of place.
I'm very sad right now because I'm not ready for this game to end. I love it. It's such a good fucking game. Alright. Let's save here. Yes, overwrite the save. Enter the basement. I don't think we need the blade. If we need the blade,
The door
well, I
to the
can go
basement
back.
creaks
But I'm
open,
getting
revealing an
this new
intricate
ending, no matter
stairwell.
what.
Gold-trimmed carpet glimmers in the light of the torches positioned along the walls. The basement almost seems welcoming in the dim firelight.
Do we really have to leave this
But it's
cabin?
still a stone basement. If the princess lives here,
This feels like
Slayer
such
knows
a
probably
nice,
doing her a
peaceful
favor.
place. Why do we have to go anywhere? Fuck
A
the
soft
spaghetti
voice
monster bitch.
carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
Her voice. It's somehow even more beautiful than last time. I think we're in love.
I think we are too, Smitten.
Okay, I'm with you that we should be doing whatever we can to save her, but saying we're in love is a bit much, don't you think?
You do not
We
understand.
don't even know the princess. We can still do right by
You
her
cannot
without all this
love something because
fawning.
you are just a voice.
Yes, for everyone's sake, you're not in love. Just remember that her charms are all part of the manipulation.
How can she
You walk
manipulate
down the
us if it's
stairs and lock
true
eyes with the
love? Look at
princess.
her. She's
There's
so
a heavy
beautiful.
chain
How
around
could
her
you
wrist,
not be in
binding
love,
her to the far
narrator?
wall. My love, we're here to rescue you from your unjust
There's
and
even a
foul
carpet
imprisonment.
laid out right for us.
You know she can't hear you, right?
But she can
She
feel
may
it.
not be able to hear my words, but surely she can hear my spirit.
I want to know what the bird man's face looks like when the voice of the Smitten's
Oh,
coming
your
through.
spirit's plenty loud, all right.
It's you, my dashing hero. I was so worried you wouldn't come back.
Oh, you should be worried that I'm back because apparently something's going to happen where we're going to have a third chapter. And I'm very scared because this is one of my favorite endings
You hear that?
in my
She
previous
said we're
playthrough.
dashing. And she called us a hero.
A hero.
Flattery really goes a long way with the two of you, doesn't it? Waiting for you to come back. You've been here before, haven't you?
Nah.
That's right, villain.
Eat
You
shit.
killed us. Well, she killed us.
But you made her do it.
Because he made us try and kill her. It was self-defense. Our beloved's hands remain unstained by cruelty.
She could have thrown the knife out of the window, but we got to here, so
And you've
who
died
cares?
before. So an entire world has been damned to oblivion. I'd
No.
really hoped I'd be the first, but
5 worlds have been
done is
damned to
done.
oblivion.
what
Multiple
matters
worlds.
is you have a chance to do it right
So
this time.
many worlds have been damned to the oblivion. I have lost track on how many times we've done this. I think it must have been our 10th time because 5 princesses for 1. I think this is our 10th time doing this because she needs 5 for us to get to the end stage. So yeah,
We
this is our
damned a
10
whole
realities.
world.
10
But
worlds.
everything reset. Nothing resets. You're just somewhere else. You can't keep hopping between worlds forever. Especially not without leaving a trail of incomprehensible devastation behind you.
I have yet to see this devastation
horrible.
I've left behind me. So again, your words are nothing but complete shit. You killed me last time. It hurt a lot. Why'd you do that? I didn't bring a knife. Do I have to cut you out again? Rescue the princess.
Rescue her? What are
We're
you
getting
talking
you
about?
out of
Did
here.
you forget that she's a world-ending monstrosity? And even if you wanted to unleash her onto the world, despite the complete moral disaster that would be, you'd have to get her out of those chains. Good luck with that. Don't you see how dainty her hands are? We'll be able to slip her out with ease.
It's almost like she could have left on her own.
No, she's a prisoner here. You can't just slip her hand through the chains. If her hand could just slip out of the chains, why hasn't she done it already? Because we've yet to present her with her freedom. I'm not sure I follow. Would you rather believe me, a passionate heart guided by love and my own good nature? Or would you rather believe the devil on your shoulder who tells you what you can and cannot do?
You know what? You've made the best goddamn point I've heard this entire game. Why listen to someone who tells me what I can and can't do?
I think I'd rather
write
believe
my
in
own
facts.
destiny.
Ah, so you're one of those empiricists.
I have no idea
One
what
of
that
us
word
has to
means.
be. Then let me show you a brand new truth. Narrator, we courageously step forward and free our beloved from her bindings. No, I can't let you do that. If you take another step towards the princess, You'll what? Take over our body and force us to try and kill her?
We'll just die
I
again.
would if you had a weapon. Not on my watch, villain. My passions contain titanic depths, and if you try anything that might harm our dearest, I will end our life without a second thought. You.
A little bit extreme, but I understand the end goal here.
I would.
I just wonder how we're badly gonna fuck this up to where this needs a third
I'd listen
chapter.
to him if I were you.
Because
There's a lot of
normally
strong feelings.
it's like the other
And
ending where we
doesn't the
just
world
walk out with
end
her,
if we don't stop her.
we're happy for 2 seconds, and then we get sucked up by the cold. So for this to go another layer, I'm not ready for.
You approach the princess and gingerly slide her hand from her bindings. That shouldn't have worked.
Oh,
I'll be
sweetie,
damned.
you gotta get away
We're
from
doomed.
me. We're gonna fuck this up somehow. I don't want to fuck it
I
up.
can't believe it. But I guess I have to. I told you, there's no life more worth living than that of a true believer.
I'm free, and you're not trying to kill me this time. Thank you. Thank you so much.
We could be free
Princess
together.
jumps up and
Huh.
smothers you in a joyful embrace.
I've missed your embrace and not being a little small bird demon on your shoulder
Had a weapon
as
one
you
slip
tear
of the
open
wrist
the
and your
universe
pristine
and
blade would be
put me
buried
in
her
pain.
back, and everyone out there would be saved. Luckily for Mr. Romance, we don't have a weapon. Who needs a weapon when we have the power of love on our side?
Why do we need a weapon? She's clearly nice. Why is
What
the
do we need
hero joining sides with the narrator? What do you want to do?
Let me guess. End the world? Spoken with the rank cynicism of someone who has never felt love in his heart.
I don't actually know. Nobody's ever asked me what I wanted before.
She doesn't even know what she wants. You may have had her all wrong. What if this whole thing is just a misunderstanding? What if she doesn't want to end the world?
That's right. It's all been a misunderstanding.
So gullible.
Always.
He's the only
Disrespect
thing
the
who's ever doubted
narrator.
the actual
He
truth.
doesn't help.
I think I want to leave. And I think...
The princess closes her eyes in deep reflection.
I want to destroy
Then
the world.
she shrugs.
I don't know. What do you want to do?
Are you fucking kidding me? I want you to tell me what you want. Let's save here. if you want to leave, then let's
That
leave.
sounds perfect.
The princess takes your hand.
I might have to
the
go back
last
on this. I
hopes
feel
of
like
the
this is going to go to the
entire
same
world
ending that we've
slipping
gotten
through
before.
your fingers as they intertwine with hers.
We have each other. We don't need the world for our happy ending.
I like to think that you do, actually.
Oh,
Look, I have my doubts, but the choice has been made and this is happening. You don't have to mope about it.
It's happening, baby.
I will
We're
mope
getting
about
out of
it,
here.
because
I'm
moping
definitely
is
not going
only
to screw
because
this up
you
last
love-blind
second.
fools have
There's
let
no
me be.
way.
You and the princess walk up the stairs hand in hand. Ugh, look at the way she's smiling at you. She doesn't have to be so happy about this.
Why do you hate her being happy
And
about this?
what
We had a
happens
job
after
to
we
do,
walk up
and
the
you
stairs?
enjoy killing her, it seems. You're the only psychopath here.
Let's see. Oh, isn't that interesting? The door slams in your face and the lock clicks. That's a familiar move. Did I do that last time? Then you should know that you won't be able to leave.
Oh yeah, we didn't have
Oh,
a
no.
super strong
Did someone
princess
lock
with
us in
us
here?
last time.
That's not fair. We're supposed to leave now.
She's right. It isn't fair. But the unfairnesses of the world are no match for the strength of true love.
Enough with this true love nonsense. You just met her.
I've known her all my life, it feels
Of
like.
course you wouldn't understand. Our passions run deeper than anything you will ever know.
You stupid
You listening to
bird
this?
mirror
You don't
creature.
have to go along with the every
Eat
whim of
shit.
that delusional
You cannot
voice.
understand our love.
I'm just along for the ride at this point.
Oh, do you think we can open this? I think I've got this. Open the door. We can do it together.
Okay. Yeah, let's do
Teamwork, like last time.
Like a pair of teenagers in love, you and the princess place your hands on the door together. Blech. And
And
the lock
Oh.
clicks and the door creaks open. Are you kidding me?
I told you our love was insurmountable.
You and the princess make your way upstairs.
Oh, shit.
And
The knife's
no,
right
that's
there.
right. There's still a chance for you to do the right thing. Take the blade from the table and slay her before it's too late.
I haven't seen any new choices yet, guys, and I'm really fucking scared that you're not doing that. Take the blade and slay the princess. Oh my god. No, we're
You're
not
enjoying
doing that.
this, aren't you? You're taking every opportunity you can to draw out the end of the world and make me suffer. I hate you. You know, if her walking out that door is really going to end the world, can't we all just stay here? Seems like an easy win for everyone. That's not how this works.
Why not?
Yes, what he said. That's not how this works. Obviously, we have to leave with her.
This is new.
It's our happy ending.
This is new. Hold on. Hold on. Just ignore them. All we need. What if we just stayed here and built life together? Hold on. We normally just leave. If we don't take the blade, we just go out the thing. I swear to God. If I remember anything from this game, it was this ending. All we need to be happy is each other. What if we stayed here and built a life together?
What a romantic suggestion. You're right. We don't need the world. All we need is each other.
That's exactly what I just suggested. Was it not romantic when I suggested it?
Did you suggest that? I wasn't listening.
You shit.
You answered me.
But the door's right there. We can just leave.
But everything will die if we go out there, sweetie. We can't go
Why
out
would she
there.
say that? Was she not wooed by our proclamation of love?
We not enough for her?
Uh-oh.
She's not wooed by you because staying here and building a life together isn't a solution. It isn't anything. It's a non-answer. It can't be done.
You're the one that wants us to sit in the void. Why can't we sit in the void with a princess? Trust me, it'll be better for both of us if we stay here. We can be happier. We just have to want it.
But we would have to be here forever.
And that's
I don't hate
okay.
you.
We'll be fine. Excuse me?
This is really what you want, though, isn't it?
You were ready to run off with me anywhere you wanted to go, but now you don't want to stay here with me? What the
Her
fuck does that
eyes
mean,
dart
princess?
uncomfortably to the corners of the room.
I'm very scared.
I guess we could do that.
Yeah, let's just give it a little time. If we want to go out eventually, we can go out.
She doesn't seem happy about this.
Oh, God.
But she can't be unhappy about staying with us. Can she?
What have I done?
I don't know. She has a point.
What have I done?
She doesn't know us.
What have I done, guys?
No. It has to be him.
Stop.
It has to be this place. If
No.
we just made these walls more fitting for a princess, if we just say the right things, if we just showed her the contents of our heart, she'd be happy here.
Everything's about to get really fucking bad, isn't it? Oh, here we go.
As the voice thinks its thought,
Princess!
your hands raise, fingers pointing towards your chest.
Princess!
And then...
Stop this!
What? No, you absolutely do not do that.
Princess, save me!
Oh, but I do.
Princess! You said yes, and I'm still killing
What?
myself. I don't know why.
What is he doing? We can't see unless you tell us. Are you sure you want to know?
No. Don't do
I
it!
suppose I can't stall forever.
Don't do it, Princess!
You
Princess!
plunge your nails into your chest.
Stop me from doing
Digging
this!
deep,
Cut off my hands!
grasping for a
Anything you can
handhold.
do!
And you find it. Your fingers curling
Oh
around
my
your ribs.
God. Now my memory has been tainted forever.
Oh no, what are you doing? Are you okay? You can't do that and be okay.
Yeah, yes, I can. I'm
Time
a
out. He
bird
should
dragon
not be allowed
monster.
to do that. He's not the decider. And yet, it's done, isn't it?
Oh my God.
It will be soon. You yank violently.
Why can't we
your
stop
bones
ourselves? We
cracking
can
with
stop
wet
ourselves
pops
any
as you
other time.
Pull yourself apart.
This
inch
guy's just that
by
strong?
painful inch. Your
Oh
exposed
my
heart,
God!
framed by jagged ribs, thumps rhythmically in your raw, bloodied chest. The
Birdman!
loosened threads of your body unfurling to cover the surface of the room.
There is no need for doing
Don't
this.
mind my sacrifice. It's a fair price to pay to give her everything she doesn't know she wants.
She doesn't want this. She doesn't. She's never wanting this.
Oh, I see. You're trying to tell me something.
Does she want this?
It's beautiful.
Oh, is it?
The princess,
No.
mesmerized,
We're both psychopaths.
reaches towards your beating heart.
Please
and
don't
then
rip out my heart.
everything goes dark and we die? Yes.
Okay, wow. Epilogue, happily ever after. That's epilogue. No
You're
chap.
on a path in the woods.
What
Mate,
the
we're clearly
hell?
already in the cabin. Excuse me? You're clearly... Oh. Huh. So you are. How do you know about the cabin? I didn't get to the cabin part of my opening
Oh.
monologue yet.
My God. She has the heart. She has the...
We've been here before. Well, not here, but I'm sure you
This
know what I'm
is one of
talking
the
about.
greatest
You knew about the
games in
loop last
history.
time.
And I don't care what anyone else says, okay? It is one of the greatest
Now,
and
he's
most beautiful
clearly
games that have ever
disorientated.
been made.
I'm sure all this new
In
info
my
is going to come
opinion.
as quite a shock to him. Best if we're gentle. Right on cue, here's the new guy. Welcome! Thank you. I'm just happy to be here. Okay, yes, I get it. You've been here before. That's terrible. You know that, right? Because the only reason you would have been here before is if you failed in whatever world you'd come from. Meaning you doomed an entire other reality. But I'm sure since you're so well-travelled, you know that, yes?
I've doomed 11 realities
Well, we know
at this
that
point.
now, thanks to you. We're all so lucky to be stuck with, working with someone so well-informed. You can count on us to do things right from here on out. I'm going to describe the room now. The interior of the cabin is vast and regal. High arched windows line the walls, their multicolored glass casting kaleidoscopic patterns across the stone floor. An iron chandelier hangs from the vaulted ceiling, its many candles lit with flickering light, vaguely illuminating the massive room. This is a house fit for royalty.
Is this like the good ending where she stayed here forever and just
Before
made
you,
the cabin a
there
palace?
is the blade, is there? That's not.
That's not good. Why is there no blade? Doesn't matter if there's a blade here. We didn't use it last time, the time before that she killed us. Hey, where's the voice of the smitten? He was here last time, and it's not like him to be this quiet.
Yeah, he was a bit of a loud one, wasn't he? Is he okay?
Have they been stuck here forever? Did she take that particular voice and just left us like dog shit in the woods?
We're better off without him, if you ask me. One less opinion we have to contend with. Plus, he's the one who got us into this whole mess. Is that so? Maybe there is hope for you after all, free from the bad influence of your missing friend.
I wouldn't say he's a bad influence, but let's approach the mirror.
You cross the room, stopping just in front of the door to the basement. The handle is right there. Do feel free to give it a push as soon as you'd like. He couldn't see it last time. I'm sure that hasn't changed.
You can never see
Let's
the
just
mirror.
do our thing, and if it disappears again, it disappears again. See what? What are you on about? Oh, I think I know this one. It's either a mirror, or it's nothing. Depends who you ask.
Literally.
What? Just ignore him.
Just wipe the mirror, man. Reach forward.
You reach forward, your hand instinctively wrapping around the handle. Figures. And then you push the door open. Marvellous. We can proceed. It would seem that the stairs to the basement don't lead to a basement at all. Rather, they
My God.
go up.
Are we going
They're
up for
draped
the
in
first
fine
time
carpets,
ever?
too,
Or have we
one
gone
that
up
feels pleasantly
in a
soft
different
against
one? I
your
just can't
feet.
remember. Have we beaten the game? Is this
If
the best
princess lives
ending
here,
possible?
Slaying her would probably... no, it doesn't work here at all. This place is nice. It's fancy, even. I have to say, whatever you did in your previous lives, I deeply dislike how much it's thrown me off my rhythm. Don't worry about it, boss. You're doing great. I'm not, but I appreciate the encouragement.
Don't be fucking nice to him, okay?
Well,
we're
if
never
all
nice
of this
to him.
has thrown you off your rhythm so much, then maybe we don't have to slay the princess.
Maybe we don't. Maybe we could just see where this
No,
goes.
you absolutely do. Just because she lives in a nice house doesn't mean she doesn't pose a direct threat to all of reality. It's in her very nature.
If she's not locked up anywhere, then how is she a threat? She could have just left
Her
whenever
voice,
she wanted.
gentle and warm, with an undercurrent of fatigue, rolls down the stairs.
You're home. Dinner's ready.
Oh,
As much as I
Oh.
desperately want to know what happened last time, we are not going to examine it. The more we think, the worse this gets.
my God. We've really made her our wife.
Why are you so
We must go
amazed?
see her.
This is much nicer than what we're used to. I'd like to have dinner. Dinner sounds nice.
Please, let's have a fucking dinner, man.
Gotta
Let's
say,
go.
I'm with him on this one, boss. When have nice things ever been a problem?
What awful thing is up there
That
right now?
is the problem.
Are we going to
This
be
isn't
eating
supposed
her?
to be nice, and she's supposed to be a prisoner. I need to stop talking. I need to stop talking. Just go upstairs, okay?
Proceed up the stairs.
This hall,
Oh
like the one below,
my God!
is grand and beautiful.
What is that thing behind
Torches
you?
bathe the room in
Is that a
warm,
giant
comforting
chair?
light, just enough to illuminate the tapestries along every wall.
Look at the
Woven with
tapestries.
scenes of chivalry and courtship and romance.
My God.
The many cloth eyes are fixed on each other, gazes averted from the long table in the center of the room. The princess, seated at its far end.
Must we be so far away from each other, my darling?
Your pristine blade glints in the weak torchlight, hanging from a golden chain around the princess's neck.
Oh, what the hell?
So that's where it is. And the tip is already pointed right at her heart. Okay, everything is falling back into place. All you have to do is cross the room, push down a little, and the entire world is saved. That's easy.
Don't you dare ever say something so disgusting in her princess,
Yeah,
you
that
sick
is
fuck.
easy, isn't it? So, where's the rush?
You're here. Now we can start being happy together. Why don't you sit down? Wouldn't that be nice?
That would be perfect.
As the words leave her mouth, The torches flare and a chair swings in from behind, knocking your legs out from under you.
Oh, you're magic too. That's great.
Table.
You might be able to save us from being absorbed by the spaghetti noodles.
Isn't that better? It is better, right?
God, it's 100 times better. What is this place?
It's our happy ending, just like you asked for. It's everything we're supposed to have ever wanted.
That's right. This is perfect. You mentioned dinner on the stairs.
Oh, right, dinner. I totally forgotten about it.
The flames burn bright and a shadow dives across the table.
Oh.
In its wake, it leaves a feast.
Oh, she has shadow demon powers. I don't know if I should be okay with that. Feels like something's gonna happen here. The flames burn bright and the shadow dives across the table.
Go ahead and dig in. I'm sure you're hungry.
God, I'm starving.
Am I ever? And look at this spread. It's a feast fit for a king.
Are we allowed to eat bird? Even if we're a
After
bird?
everything we've been through, we could use a break.
Look how
More
happy
than
she
that,
is over there.
We deserve a break.
Refuse her hospitality. Why the fuck would I do? I'm saving real quick. In case we're not supposed to be doing this, but I'm eating.
You begin to feast, and the princess
Oh my
follows
God.
suit, her soft smile never fading. The food is more
This is all
exquisite
too
than
good
you
to be
ever could
true.
have
What
imagined.
awful thing
You
is going to
sample
happen at the end of
countless
this?
otherworldly dishes, sauces and bread and hearty stews whose tastes dance across your tongue. You tear at hunks of meat practically melting from the bone, juicy and tender and bursting with flavors you could scarcely begin to describe. Your cup fills itself again and again with a flowery nectar so sweet it tastes like glimmering jewels.
What more could we want after this?
This really is
What greedy
perfect,
fuck
isn't it?
wants to leave all of this? This is the
It is
best.
the best meal you've ever had. But then it's over, and you're just as hungry as when you began.
Wasn't that perfect? We should do it again.
The shadow washes across the
Oh.
table, clearing and replating.
Whoa,
The
I
feast is
can
once
fix her,
again ready
guys.
for
I can
form.
fix her. I can fix her. I've worked with much more difficult princesses
The
in
food
the
is
past.
good. Again, you tear into golden crispy flesh, dab at the slurry of aromatic sauces on your plate with thick-crusted bread.
This is better
sip
than the
your
narrator's
goblet of
alternative,
sparkling
because he would just
gems.
rather sit in nothingness
You've
with
done this
nothing. At
already.
least with this, we get food, right? What's the fucking difference?
A good meal is still a good meal, and we didn't even have to clear the dishes. I'm happy. And then it's over, and you're just as hungry as when you began.
You're still hungry too, right? I know this wasn't as good as it was last time, but we just have to do it again. That's all. It'll be perfect if we just do it again.
Can we do anything else than have dinner? I mean, you really have
So
the power to do
shadow
anything.
sweeps over the
And
table,
you just want to have dinner
clearing
over
the
and over
old and
again.
laying out the new. And so you do it again.
Okay.
The meat is fine.
Oh, no.
The bread is fine. You sample the side
I
dishes.
get what
and
you're
they're
saying,
fine
game.
too.
I
You
understand
finish
the
your goblet,
meaning of
the
one of these
liquid
princesses.
within no longer glimmering on your
It's
palate, instead
fucked up.
leaving your mouth coated in a tacky film. You put it down and it fills again. You do not drink more. Well, food is food, isn't it? Can't always be amazing. What matters is that we don't have to make it. Getting other people to do the hard work always improves the taste. Does it? Because it seems like the taste is getting worse, and we haven't had to so much as lift a finger. Regardless of quality, it's over again, and you're just as hungry as when you began. Again.
No, something was wrong that time. But maybe I was just tasting it wrong. It looks just as good as it did the first time. It shouldn't taste like this.
Again, the shadow replaces your feast, and again you eat. The meat is greasy. The bread is tough, its crust hurting your jaw as you chew. The grey vegetables are barely worth the effort of picking through. You don't even touch the goblet, its sickly sweet aroma utterly unappealing. I'm so tired of eating.
Why do we have to eat over and over again? Can't we just hang out?
Food we didn't have to make, right? Oh, am I kidding? We were eating like kings, and now we're eating like pigs. At least you still have the memory of how good it was the first time, right?
That's right, we do.
I'm so tired of this.
No!
As the words leave her mouth, one of the torches on the wall sputters and then goes out entirely.
Sweetie, you pissed off the... Oh, is that the smitten right there?
What just happened? Did I do something wrong?
Not a fan of whatever just happened. I don't want to
I
sit
think
in the
that
dark.
is the smitten. I see the
Losers sit in the
bird-shaped
dark.
ears. I
want to sit
think
in
that's
a
him.
brightly lit, spacious room where we can see our beautiful, queenly wife. As if in response to the dousing of their brother, the other 3 torches blaze brighter, their flames licking at the walls. Their shadows deepen, dancing angrily across the stone.
Can I ask you about the demon that's behind you? Does that belong to me? What just happened? Did you make that torch go out? I don't think you did anything wrong. I think you just said something you wanted to say. It's a torch. Don't worry about it. We still have plenty of lights. Well, we ate. What are we supposed to do now? Silently push your seat. Slay the princess. Just get up and slay. Alright, we're going to save again.
But it was wrong. I took away a piece of our light. I'm not supposed to do that. I don't want him to be upset with me.
Oh no. You said he. Who is he?
He's the voice that whispers sweet nothings in my ear. I think he made this place for us.
Oh no.
Is she talking about a real voice? Like us, but we're at the head of the table.
We have to
should be
kill
in
the
charge.
smitten. It's
Is
the
he more
only way.
powerful than we are?
Hey Shadow, don't you have anything to say?
The torches flare and the shadow grows for a moment, but you don't receive a response.
You got like a
Giving us
face.
the cold shoulder, I see, asserting his dominance in the power structure. Regardless, it would seem that he, if there is a he, isn't something you can talk to.
It's the smitten. It
He
has to
says
be
his
him.
words are just for me. But he wants me to ask, isn't this enough? Isn't this what you wanted him to do? He says he's tired. I don't think he'll answer anything else you have to say.
This isn't fair. If I could just talk to him for 2 seconds, I'm sure we could sort this out and figure out a balanced power structure that works better for everyone. But no, he's decided he's above talking to little guys like us, huh?
Well, we ate. What are we supposed to do now? Silently push yourself from your seats. Oh, God. Oh, no. Here we go.
As you attempt to get
I
up,
didn't think he was going to let me get
flare
up.
and
I
shadowed
think
hands
so.
pin your wrists to the arms of your too comfortable seat. There will be no getting up. There will be no attempts to slay her. At least not for now.
I can't get up. Something's holding me down.
The princess smiles nervously.
Oh, yeah, don't worry about it. That's just how it works here. We don't have to go anywhere anymore. We have everything we need.
We could have had everything we needed if we could walk around. There is no reason for this voice to be this fucking
He just
insane.
wants us to be happy.
He clearly does not. He just wants to be happy. Do we actually have everything we need? Because it doesn't feel like. It feels like.
Like we've been given everything someone else has told us we wanted. But it isn't what we want.
As the words leave the princess's mouth, another torch goes out. Again, the remaining flames burn brighter, and the shadow dances faster.
We aren't even at the final boss yet. This feels like very final boss level. Like,
I'm happy. I promise. We're both so happy here. You don't have to be upset.
This is awful.
Oh, do you feel bad
Isn't it
for her
great
now?
that we're all having such a lovely time together? We just have to stay positive and realize how happy we are. Then all of those lights will stay on and keep showing us all the cool stuff we have. Yeah, sure.
It's just a torch. Don't worry about it. We still have plenty of light. Are you actually happy here? Save again. I can't stop saving. I guess I'm not going to have many more times to save anyways.
The princess starts to hyperventilate, her quick breaths punctuating the uncomfortable silence between you.
Yes! Why wouldn't I be? Let's not talk about it.
She's being defensive. And we all know being defensive is a sign of weakness.
Even as an opportunist like me, I cannot stop myself from getting in there. We need the truth. You need to tell me how you really feel.
I don't feel anything.
You don't love me?
The third torch sputters out. The princess's shadow dances furiously against
shit,
the far
school.
wall.
There's just one left. What's going to happen when it goes out?
Are you still happy about this? What do you think will happen? Don't worry what's going to happen. If you could do anything in the world, what would it be? What would you choose? Wherever the shadows have been showing us isn't real. We need to see what happens when the light goes out. Alright, one last save. What would you choose?
I think I'd like to dance under the stars.
Then let's go dance over those fucking stars together.
Sounds lovely.
Right now!
But there aren't any stars here. I'd have to leave.
Then we gotta go leave. Let's
She
go!
says that. The shadow rushes forward and tightens its grip on her wrists.
I'm not happy here. I don't think I ever was.
Uh-oh.
The princess sobs, burying her face in her hands as the final torch blows out.
We can leave right now. We don't have to stay here. I feel empty, so that's it, huh? Why are you crying? Are you okay? Well, this sucks. You can open your eyes. I'm still here, you know. Nothing's changed. We're just sitting in the dark. I'm sorry. I feel like all of this is my fault. Slay the princess. Just kill her. Just straight up murder her.
She raises her head, mascara trailing down her cheeks.
So you are. It's dark in here, isn't it?
The princess's eyes dart to the floor.
Well, we can't sit here forever. That part of us is over.
Exactly. Oh,
The princess pushes herself from her
No.
chair, and you instinctively do
is she
the
just
same,
gonna leave me here in the
waiting by
dark
top of
alone?
the stairs as she quietly crosses the room.
Do you
Oh,
still care about me?
yes, I do. Of course I do. I don't think I'll ever... This is gonna make me cry. Whatever we had between us wasn't real. This is real. I don't know if I ever have, but now maybe I can now. Just no. Slay the princess! Slay the princess! Fuck me. I'm gonna start fucking crying, and I don't know why. Of course I do. I don't think I'll ever stop.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you to say that. I still care about you, too, so maybe this wasn't all bad.
This is so fucking depressing,
But I
man.
don't think this place is for us anymore. I think we need to go.
I think we need to go too. Let's go somewhere else. Offer her your hand. Leave. Fuck me, fuck me, fuck me, fuck me. I'm just gonna save every fucking choice.
As the princess steps towards the stairs, you offer her your hand. The corners of her mouth curl
Are
into
we
a demure
good?
smile, and she
Are we
gently
fine?
takes
We're
your
not
hand
gonna
in
strangle her,
hers.
right? Just because we touched her?
She's cold, and a little clammy, but her skin against yours is the most real thing you have ever felt.
Narrator, I feel like we have transformed you into a
You're
princess
offering
lover.
surprisingly little resistance. If we leave the cabin, doesn't that end the world? He's right, you know. You're giving us some real mixed signals, boss. Yes, well, I've seen my fairy tale ending, and I think there might be worse things than the end of the world. Well, this is less work
Holy
for us
shit,
anyway.
we changed the narrator's mind. My fucking
Think
god.
what you will.
I don't even want to do what's
I'm
next
done
after
fighting.
this because it feels like it'll take away the whole meaning of this ending, but maybe it won't. I don't
You
know.
and the princess don't exchange words as you descend the stairs to the cabin's entrance. And then the two of you step out into the world. I think this is the end of me, even if it's not the end of you. I hope this was worth it. Genuinely, I do. He's really gone, isn't he? No boss anymore, no one left to tell us what to do. I guess we'll have to be our own boss then. About time.
The stars are so beautiful.
A quiet moment passes over you. A comfortable quiet.
I meant it when I said I wanted to dance.
Oh! She gently pulls you forward and the two of you fall into a graceful step. The only rhythm that guides you is the shared thumping of your hearts, beating in perfect unison. Her face, worn and tired, brightened. The faster you move, the soft, sad smile widen, and widening until it reflects only genuine reflection. We could have killed her at any point during that. You send her out in the wide spin and your arms stretch to their limits. Only the tenuous grasp of your hand in hers is holding you together. You share a gaze that feels like it'll last forever.
Thank
And
you
it
for
doesn't.
taking me here. This is nice, even if it's a little cold outside.
No! Oh my god! I fucking can't handle this game. Sure, dance with your happy ending. But you do not get a chance to respond, nor will you ever. It's time to leave.
She's gone.
Memory returns. That almost
Where did
made
she
me
go?
cry when she got taken.
Should we
And
try
I do
and
not know
find her?
why. I should not be feeling any emotion in this
Is
game.
that a mirror?
But it is
Why is it
tugging at my heartstrings
Why now?
so much right now. It's going to be okay. Just trust me. We've been here before and you always
It
get
feels so
scared.
bad. Like, looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything.
It'll be fine.
If he thinks it's bad, I'm with him.
It's not the end. Whatever's on the other side is going to be nice. I'll see you on the other side. It's going to be okay.
If you say so. We'll trust you. Finally. We're going places.
Approach the mirror. You guys are going to hate me for what I'm going to have to do after this. Oh, you're going to be so pissed. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes you believe, but you need to see what's in it. You are nothing at all. That isn't right. You can't be nothing. Your focus you gave and you see it. A figure faint and veiled in shadow, just beyond reflection. Are
I think you
me?
know what I am.
A crack slides down the center of the mirror, splitting the image in two. And then another crack forms, another, turning the mirrors into jagged shards of broken glass.
I haven't, and that's by both necessity and design. This construct you're in exists in many places at once. Anytime you failed, anytime you thought yourself dead, it would restart and shunt both your consciousness and hers into another world. But you'll be awake soon, and then it won't be able to work like that anymore. Because among other things, she is death itself. To rid the world of suffering, to save untold trillions from being lost forever to the cosmic wind, she must be destroyed. And despite how far you've fallen, you will still have a chance to fulfill your purpose once I'm gone.
I was made to do this single task. Who made me?
You're
What
the
am I?
long quiet, the god I made to rid the world of death. Oh, did I? that means nothing in the grand scheme of things. This construct you're in contains every possible world at once. The fact that you managed to find one reality among trillions where I was delusional proves nothing.
Bullshit! Bull fucking shit. Hold on, can we talk him out of this? Why would you want me to get rid of the world of death?
If you need to ask that question, there's nothing I can say to move you. You haven't died. You cannot die. So you cannot grasp the abject horror of dying.
You said she contains death. What is she?
She is the shifting mound, the ebb and flow, the capacity to change. She is transformation, or most of it. Her nature is why I had to die, for she becomes that which others perceive her to be. But an echo can't perceive things, not in the way that people can.
Again, you're not making your case any stronger that I should be killing her. If you want me to destroy the concept of transformation, how is that in existence any better than death, or even different from death at all? Honestly, it feels worse.
When I broke the cycle, I made sure that the tear was rough. You carry a part of what should be her, and she carries a part of what should be you. Things won't be as they are now, but they won't be nothing either. Besides, anything is better than oblivion. In the end, nobody wants to leave. Light, burdenless, an eternal pattern of forgetfulness leading into the joys of rediscovery. Everyone will be with the ones they love. No more fear, no more howling chaos. Just life.
You almost had me, but now you're sounding a little bit crazy.
There's a cruel irony to it all. The only way I could share my dream with the world was to never be able to see it for myself. With some amount of difficulty, but you're an abstract concept yourself. It would have been preferable if you had destroyed her within the confines of the construct, but when I shaped the two of you, I made sure that you were strong enough to see things through.
So you made both of us. If you made us, then I want you to know, if I destroy her, won't I be alone? Do you have anything to say for yourself for all this hubris? I don't want to be a god. What are you? Are you something like me? We only have one question left, guys. What do we ask? Let's ask him if he has anything to say for himself.
The people out there are real. No matter what you do to them, no matter what you enable, I want you to remember that.
I think you're out of time. I'm not going to slay her. I want you to know that before you die for good. Rest easy, I'm going to destroy her. I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet. I still have to think about what she says about all of this.
I've said my piece, and my time is up. I'm just an echo, and every echo fades away. You know what you have to do.
Oh, I don't want to. As the final fragment of the glass shatters, you see yourself with a newfound clarity. The narrator was right. You are the Long Quiet, a vast and nascent god, and it is finally time for you to wake up. All of this is you. Proceed to the cabin one last time. Share your happy ending with her. When you arrive at the heart of things, there is no final vessel for you to bear witness. There is nothing for you to find. I knew that was gonna happen. You don't think I've seen the giant mountains of hands before? I was ready for this.
I can finally see you, and you can finally see me.
Again, I'm really regretting giving you the god powers.
It's been so long, and my heart has ached for this moment. I've missed you dearly.
I've missed you too. Do you know about the echo? I've missed you too. She unfurls the endless cascades of smiles in response, and then patiently waits for you to continue.
Every word you spoke found its way to me. I know him, and I know his construct. He was deluded by his fear of death. Pay him no mind. Names are their attempts to capture that which cannot be captured. They call me the shifting Mound, a pale imitation of what I actually am.
Yeah, they should call you horror beyond comprehension, because that's what you are.
Ever
Fucking
the passive
disturbing.
player, always reacting and never acting. But it's woven into your nature, isn't it? When the echo spun us from one into two, he gave you a choice and me a role to play. I am not death, but I contain it in my multitudes. So, will you attempt to destroy me and bring about a world devoid of death and the possibility of meaning? Or will you open the final doors to our liberation?
Dude, I can't even remember what the hell I fucking picked last time, and that's freaking me out. Alright, I'm saving real quick in case I make the wrong decision. Let's talk this through. I still have so many questions I need to answer before I make a choice.
Even as your eyes begin to open, you still hold on to the notions of is and is not, of beginning and end, pitch black islands in the blinding light of the infinite. There is nothing to resolve, nothing restraining us but us.
There has to be another way. This can't just come down to me either destroying you or letting you out.
If you're saying that, it's because you don't yet understand. But we cannot use words alone to grasp at things that words cannot express. And you cannot rationalize with logic that which defies it. Violence and passion are dances that both
I pissed you off!
If this is what it takes to enlighten you, then so be it.
Me too, I'm sorry! Whoa!
A picture of a life, and a picture of a life, and a picture of a life. How deep must repetition still our movements, until even the air we breathe is stale?
Did she go animated last time and I just don't remember?
You doused the flames of false devotion.
It's you!
And in my despair, you lifted my chin. And the two of us danced beneath the stars. But the stars can't be seen unless the flames go out and the walls come crashing down. Can you not do for all things what you did for us?
Address this vessel's statement directly. Appeal to your shared humanity. Speak about life and death and change stagnation. This isn't about any of this. Reject your authority. Okay. This should be a good time for saving. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Argue your independence. React as though the world can't exist without you, but I've existed without you. Reject your perspective. Address this vessel's statement directly. I was so glad to dance with you. That was a mockery of a life we shared. What we shared there was agony, but it doesn't have to be like that. We can find a better way to make things better. I never want to hold the world still, but is suffering the only alternative? The only reason we weren't happy was because we couldn't forget. There's a version of the world worth living in. I was so glad to dance with you.
Dance with me again, and I'll never have to stop.
You bring her back! Oh, what the hell is going on?
Suspended in the gravity of an idea too great.
Is she throwing me in the sky? What am I doing?
The ground beneath your feet loses its meaning. There is nothing but me.
Oh,
When you were confronted
Giant
with my
princess!
vessel's apotheosis, you chose to accept me.
Apotheosis,
To allow me to
okay.
burn away all doubt and turn you into an instrument of my divine will. You accepted that I was everything, and together we found our purpose.
Only with both of us
No!
is there
Bring
a
her
future
back!
to look toward.
Free her!
It is hope that carves meaning into consciousness.
Explore this vessel's statement directly. We were so close to freedom. It was you who stopped us from escaping. I miss that. I miss when that was you. Submitting to you was a mistake. I would have destroyed you if I knew what you were. You were concerned by your own ego. I miss when that was you. Oh, God. It's giving me so much shit to save.
My threads, like yours, are unbroken. She is me as much as I was her.
No, you're not her. You're something else. You can never be her.
Fear is a chain around the neck and a needle in the eye. It was fear that made our prison. And it was fear that told the lie that our spirits...
Hey, you let her out of that cage, finally. God damn it, she does not need to be in there.
But together, we left
Oh, they
the
got her
world
body,
free
thank God.
and found a world free of burdens. We found the beauty in accepting our dance. This construct is a machine of fear. It has no place in our divine hearts. Shatter it. Leave with me.
Explore. Address this vessel statement directly. I was happy to watch the world with you. No matter what we did, we kept trapping each other again and again. Death is more than fear. It is reality. Just because we can inject it does not mean the world is free of it. You speak as if I chose to follow you. You ripped my head off my body and made me watch us kill each other. You denounced fear, and yet you laud violence and strife as necessary and beautiful. Can there be courage without fear? And is courage not beautiful? There we go. We start hitting her back with some facts.
Fear is a delusion. It places barriers in the minds of those who do not free themselves from it. To see that there is no horror in living. To embrace the violence and the pain. That is the only way to truly appreciate the tapestry of the divine.
I don't know if I agree with that, ma'am. Oh.
I crush you. I bleed you. I grind you to paste. My scars are a memory of what you used to be to me. I want those feelings back. You run and you run far, and the flesh I hurl at you is answered by the empty air of a place I've never been. Cold and lonely, but also true.
I just wanted to take you outside, man. That's all I wanted.
I didn't know what to make of my freedom then, but I know what to make of it now.
And what's that?
You challenged me, and by challenging me, you gave me purpose. A life without obstacles is no life at all.
Oh, so we actually did help her. I'm glad. We both become better for what we've been through, haven't we?
We have. Look at what we are now, and see how small we were then.
Oh, is this the ghost princess?
One and was two, and then was one again. You gave me shelter when you burned mine down, and then you struck another match.
Hey, we went outside and we had a good time together that time.
And then we built a life. What once was one, then was one again. The peace didn't last. The worm in your heart came for us.
And then I
It took
let you out.
from me, but you took me with you. And together we both left. What once was one, then was two, and also one again.
Wasn't one
You
at
and
the
I
very
are
end?
bound
I could have
together.
killed you at the...
To rid yourself of me would be to leave yourself forever incomplete.
I wish I could leave with you now like we did then. I miss being so close to you. Just because we were bound doesn't mean I can't be whole without you. That was terrible. I never want to be so close to anyone again. I never wanted to get pulled into you. I was only trying to save the world. I didn't like sharing a body with you, and you rewarded me with more of what I didn't like. Jesus, man. I wish I could leave with you now like we did then.
Then leave with me.
I'm ready. I want to stop you. Stop and fight early and surrender. I won't leave with you, not until you see things from my perspective.
If you need more time to open your eyes, then
As the clasp between you abates, you begin to shake, your will rapidly dissolving.
Nothing is immutable. Everything that is exists only in relation to everything it isn't. There is no constant. There is no center. Open your eyes and accept what we are. We can leave this prison together.
It's easy to believe in the things you believe in when you get to sit above it all. Okay, I'm ready to leave. I never wanted to fight you, but how do we leave? I can't let this happen. I can't let everything die. I was told there's enough of you in me to preserve meaning in existence. I'm going to trust that's true. I have to fight you for a better world. I'm so sorry. Your cruelty itself, I cannot let you exist. I don't know what the answer is, but there has to be something this. I can't be this. I won't kill you, but I won't let you free. You've done everything you can to make me understand your perspective, but you keep dismissing mine. If you think you can change me, then I must be able to change you. Oh, Nelly, this is the big one.
What I offer you is not perspective. It is truth.
Why do you
Whatever
only
you're
get to
trying
make
do
the
right
decisions?
now, you don't have to do it alone.
Oh, you're here. Which hero are you? You have no idea how good it is
It's good to be here. She's too many things all at once out here. If you want to get through to her, you need some way to get through all of that divine confidence. There's still a piece of me nestled close to where it all began. I can take you there. I can take you to her heart.
It's time to resume our dance.
She's relentless, isn't she? Let's make this quick. Are you ready?
Oh, am I ready? Oh, I'm saving because I don't know if this is going to lead me. If this takes me to the same exact path than where I've been before, then I'll be right back. But if not, obviously we'll keep going.
Then let's go.
Into her heart! We've already been through this before with the multi-princess in the very first playthrough.
And here we are. I'd say we were back where it all started, but I guess it's a little after that, isn't it? Do you need me to describe things?
No, I got it. I'd like that for old time's sake. I guess if we're only going to get one last time.
Of course. The interior of the cabin is, well, it's a cabin, yeah? There isn't much here, just a table and a knife and a door. And some windows. There's no mirror, either. I think you broke it.
Well,
and I know you're still trying to find some middle ground, but if things go south, we're going to need that blade.
Is the narrator really gone? Okay, saving again. Save it again. Take the blade.
That's probably for the best. It's always seemed to give us more options than not.
Is it just you and me? Did anyone
It's
else
just
make it
us.
to the cabin?
I think the rest of them are still out there, jumbled up in the rest of her.
They're all fighting her. They're all fighting her. I wish we could see a war out there with a bunch of birds and princesses like just battling each other to the death.
The stairs. Do you remember the first time we were here? The first time we heard her voice?
It's been so fucking
Have you
long.
figured out what you want to do yet, or are you going to keep trying to find a center that doesn't exist?
It sounded just like that. A little sharp, a little menacing. Only she didn't know us.
Continue
And down we
the
go.
stairs.
We shouldn't keep her waiting.
And there you are, knife in hand. It really brings me back. Have you given up on talking? Have you finally decided to kill me?
You sound like you got a real bad attitude.
You'll have all of eternity to yourself after this. Why don't we chat a little before I go?
Alright, let's sit with her. I don't think I want to be a god.
Honestly, me neither.
Are you the same? I don't want to hurt anyone. There has to be a better way out of this.
Well, I don't want to be at the end of that knife, so how about we figure something out?
Alright, let's...
What if we tried doing this forever? I can do whatever you think I can, right? So, make me put it all back. Make me fix the Echo's construct and make me wipe our memories of everything that's happened. Make me send us back to the beginning, before we woke up. Before either of us saw the truth.
Can she really do that? Are you sure that's what you want?
What would resetting it do anything to help them, the people out there? If you continue to exist, don't they continue to die and suffer?
Fixing that is on you, not me. If you want me to help them, you'll have to make me help them.
I don't want to forget you. We're going to find ourselves back here eventually.
And if we do, nothing is stopping us from making the same choice. We could just keep doing this forever.
I don't want to forget you. If we're talking about this right now, how do we know we haven't done this before?
I don't think that's something we'll ever get to know. But odds are we've probably done it before.
Then why do it again? How do you know things won't end worse? What if when I make my way back here, I'm different and I hurt you? What if I kill you? What if I let you bring about the end of everything?
Who cares? We've hurt each other plenty and I still like you. And if you're hesitating, then you must still like me, too.
We'd have to decide to do this every single time forever. Eventually something is going to be different. What if we change our minds?
Well, if we change our minds, we change our minds. What matters is that we'll always have a choice. This is just the one we're making now.
Is there any other way? I take it all back. I don't want this, and I don't want to kill you. Is it too late back to being a god?
You brought that knife down here for a reason. Either you use it to kill me, or I use it to put things back.
Oh, God. This isn't fair. I want to be here with you. I don't want to be alone again.
Neither do I. But we won't be alone for long. I'll be right here, waiting for you.
Oh, man. What do I do, guys? What do I do? I'm sorry, but I can't do that. I gotta kill you.
You and me both. Whatever world you want to build without me, I hope it works out.
Oh my God.
Despite our differences, I've always loved you.
No.
And I wish you...
No. 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 Can't do it. Can't do it. All right.
Okay.
Here's your plan.
If this is your choice, then I have your back. I guess I'll see you on the other side.
Can't do it, guys. I'm a pussy. You guys can call me a pussy. I can't fucking do it.
She takes the blade from our hand, a fondness in her gaze.
Oh, I love you too.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of
I
that
can't skip
path
this one.
is a cabin.
Does this mean it's gonna be new?
And you're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
The end of the world? What are you talking about? Have you Alright. Let's just silently continue to the cabin. It won't let us skip. And at the end of that path, there is a cabin. Slay the princess! The pristine cut. Oh, God, I don't know if that was the right one, man. I don't know if that's the right one. I did save right at the end there, so maybe we go back and we kill her on the outside before we get too sad. I don't know. All right, I went through. I couldn't kill her on the outside, so now I gotta kill her this really sad way on the inside. I thought maybe I could do it without me crying, but...
Whatever world you want to build without me, I hope it works out. Despite our differences, I've always loved you, and I wish you nothing but the best.
You blink and the princess is gone. All you have left of her is the small, melancholic weight that sits at the border of your heart. The tear was rough. You carried a part of what should be her, and she carried a part of what should be you. Things won't be now as they were then. But they aren't nothing either.
Gone. And I don't think she's coming back.
No, she's not. A small part of her was with us.
Is that a metaphor, or are you being literal? It doesn't matter, we don't need to linger down here anymore. Let's get going.
Oh, I should've just went with the good ending that I got last time. Would you guys have really cared that much of seeing the same thing? I wouldn't have mind. You leave the basement behind. Then the stairs. And there's nothing. And we did all that for fucking nothing. We got the bad ending. And then you leave the cabin
quiet
itself.
here.
The path and the woods outside are an empty canvas, but there's even more to see beyond this place. The fruits of your labor, a world free from death. Set yourself free. The body of an ancient creature stirs from within its hibernation. You feel sensation in limbs you once couldn't fathom. Everything here is you. You feel your wings spanning a cosmic scale, but twisted and crumple and bound in agonizing tension to a finite plane. You can feel the glass of the construct pressing you, confining you across infinite sides and infinite angles. You push back and strain against it, but it does not
He's
yield.
gone. She's gone. No one is left to trap us here but us.
Open your heart and bear witness to your new kingdom. All at once, the unyielding tension gives way. What the hell? And then shattering, you are free. Before lies an endless expanse of absolute reality. A new absolute reality. One forged by your will and by a long and arduous cycle of bloodshed that has stained your hands countless times over. But there will be no more bloodshed.
It's
in this
finally
new world.
over, isn't it? But all of us are still here.
I knew we'd finally see it through. All it takes to be a winner is grit and determination.
We really did win, didn't we?
Did we win, man?
We're the house now.
This does not
We
feel
get to
like the
make
better
rules.
endings.
Absolute reality. Who would have thought there was really a world outside of us? And who would have thought we'd actually wind up siding with him?
That wasn't very hard at all. Speak for yourself.
Eat shit.
Well, boys, how does
My
it feel?
God,
We're
I
not
feel
just on
like-
top of the pecking order.
I feel
We
so drained
are
from this
the
whole
pecking
playthrough.
order now. It's good to be back. Now we just have to figure out what to do with ourselves. Forever. No problem. We can do that, yeah?
Yeah, we can do that.
No blade it is. I'm not sure what we'll be able to do without it, but your judgment has gotten us this far. The stairs. Do you remember the first time we were here? The first time we heard her voice?
Have you figured out what you want to do yet, or are you going to keep trying to find a center that doesn't exist?
It sounded just like that. A little sharp, a little menacing. Only she didn't know us. And down we go. We shouldn't keep her waiting.
And there you are. Hands empty. So you don't feel like recreating our first meeting detail for detail. I wonder what else will be different. Maybe there's still room for us to chat before the final curtain call. What do you say? Well, you did stab me to death as soon as we met. But it's not like I'm completely innocent. We both took things a little far. Still, apology accepted.
You know, when she puts it like that,
Right back at you. In a way, it hasn't been much time at all, but it feels like it's been forever since I've seen you. Thanks for coming back. I never had one. And do not call me the Shifting Mound. It's too much. But I've always been a princess to you, right? So why don't we stick with that? And as for you, well, hero works for me.
But that's me. You know, I think I like that.
I don't think she's the sort of thing you can really disagree with. It doesn't matter if she's right or wrong because she exists. She's this big, unrelenting force, and there's no arguing with her. But I guess that was the question out there, wasn't it? And it was the question before you came down here, too. Should she get to exist? I'm glad you didn't bring that knife with you. And I don't want to be her, if that's what you're asking. I think I just want to be me.
Yeah, I'm happy not to be everything. Just being us is plenty.
No, it really wasn't. But just because it hasn't been fair doesn't mean that it hasn't been worth it. I'm really glad I got to know you. Doesn't matter what we call ourselves. It's just another label, and I don't think labels have ever helped us. All they do is cram us into boxes where we don't fit. Just like this cabin. I'm the same princess that's been with you since the beginning. And I feel real. But I also feel like I'm a lot more than I was then. We've been through a lot together. I don't think there's anything more real than that. Do you know where this cabin is? Because I don't. I don't even know what's supposed to be outside other than us. What would even happen if we leave? What would that even mean? I want that too.
I think I'm gonna stay right here. Whatever you're doing right now, wherever you're going, it feels like it's for just the two of you. Yeah, it wouldn't feel right, but I'll be okay. I don't think I'll be alone for long either. I'm sure I can find the others.
This is it. I have no idea what it's going to be like out there. Not that I'm scared or anything. It's exciting, really. Anything could happen. And if it's bad, then it won't be bad. Not with you. I love you too. But I'm trying not to be sappy about it. Don't make me get all emotional.
If you guys join me for this second playthrough alone, not even the first one, just the second one, I appreciate that from the bottom of my heart, because I know that this wasn't the most exciting playthrough, and you guys could have seen this anywhere else with any other more exciting, better, well-spoken YouTuber, but the ones that you stuck here with me, I genuinely appreciate that so much. And I think to the game developer that made this game, it's so beautiful, and it's really sad that I'm done playing it. But let's not leave off the sad points. I have more videos coming out in the future. You guys should subscribe if you enjoyed this one, because I play lots of amazing games on this channel. Lots of weird ones too. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like on it. I promise, it won't hurt you. Just leave that one little like button. Show the game developer this game's fucking awesome. Go check it out for yourselves. See what other princesses you can find. Leave a comment on what other games you want to see me play in the future, and if you haven't already, again, do not forget to subscribe. I will see you all in the future. Farewell.